All right, so the beautiful part about extracting carpets with your extractor is that you can actually see the dirt going inside as you extract it, so you'll know that your carpet is totally clean once your liquid turns back clear, right? But you don't stop hitting that particular spot until your liquid comes clear, all right? So sometimes, unfortunately, there's times where, based upon what kind of spill it is, it may never come up, right? So when you put your extractor on there and the water is, or rather your chemical is coming in clear, but the spot is still there, there's really not much you can do about it at that point except for dye it. So let me show you exactly how it looks. Yo, what's going on? Prince, Team Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile auto detailing business. I wanted to go ahead and make a video, right? Love walking down the street, making videos, and I just recently bought a house, man. So I thank God for that. That we're able to move. God help our family move from being kicked out of a house, right? That was technically, well, not technically, it wasn't yours. If you ain't paying in the bank, it won't yours, right? But from a technical point of view, it was yours, and you lose all that to only in 5 years. I think it was like 5 to 7 years or something like that. You move into a better house. That's what it is. That's what it is. So like with make sure this lady don't hit me. All right. So anyway, man, I wanted to go ahead and make a video, right? Certain things I wanted to talk about, man. Yo, shout out to my man Marcus in San Antonio, Texas. My man Marcus in San Antonio, Texas, man. That's my home. Homie's in a real good spot. I ain't gonna blast my man out on it, but anyway, looking forward to working with you, bro. So I'm sorry for my appearance, man. You know I'm looking like a freaking wizard or something, right? All this daggone white hair and stuff, man. But bro, I've been in a dungeon grinding. I mean, I've been in, like, I don't know where a wizard stay at, like a castle, right? In the castle, he at the very top in the attic, or he at the very bottom in the dungeon. And in magic, that's how you know if the wizard is really so-called good or evil, right? From whatever point of view. But anyway, if he's at the bottom, he's evil. He's at the top, he's good. But whatever. So I've been grinding, man. Definitely looking for contractors. All right, looking for contractors all the way across the United States, right, and Hawaii. I wanted to mention that. All across the United States and Hawaii. That program, the contractor program, is free to get in, man. And we have a whole system on how we take over cities. All right, so I like to share that system with as many guys as possible. So there should be a link below, because this joint right here, I think I'm just gonna load it up raw, just the way it is, right? And not even trying to edit it or anything like that, man. But if there's no link below, go to ncmobiledetailing.com under join our team, right? Or join our team of elite detailers, and put in a form there. A commander will call you and you'll be all right. Okay. So if you want to know more about that program, just fill it out, or you can call me 919-972-8063. You can call me and I'll tell you about the program, and you can go from there. All right. Next thing, man. I get a lot of calls from guys that want to get training, right? And based upon that, like, for me to come out to you, I don't think it's expensive, right? I think it's a fair trade. I think it's a fair trade. Matter of fact, I think it's more, because if I give you like if I charge $10,000 to come to you, right? That's what I charge, $10,000 to come to you, right? And I'll put you up on game, right? Like serious, like dope game, right? And you able to make 70,000 based upon the information and the techniques that I show you. Dude, there's no flip like that, right? And cats don't believe you can make money in auto detailing. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Anyway, so I came in with a little solution. You know, and not everybody is walking around with like 10 grand in their pocket like Prince. I'm gonna blow this on detailing, blow this on like training. Not everybody got it like that. I understand. There are people who do though. Right? Want to start the auto detailing business, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what the whole training is about. Because like the whole start your auto detailing business training. Shutterstock Music. This joint is dope. This joint is dope. It comes with a lot of stuff, man. If you want to hear more about it, I didn't call to talk about that. But if you want to hear more about it, just hit me up sometime. 919-972-8063. 919-972-8063. Ooh, I'm about to hit this hill. And this sun is like beaming, bruh. Ain't no clouds out here, bruh. Anyway, bruh. For training, here's something that I came up with. All right, here, my contractors here. They have a playlist. And what I mean by a playlist is like, so when my guy go out and do the VIP luxury detail, right? Let's say he never done a day of detailing, right? It's a step-by-step guide how to do it, right? So step 1, take off the license plate. Step 2, remove the customer items. Step 3, remove the mats. Step 4, secure the customer's items. Step 5, like real tedious like that, right? And it sells pretty good too. I ain't gonna lie. That joint sell real good because I take a simple wash and wax detail, or car wash, really, wash and wax. It's a car wash and wax, right? That's what the VIP luxury detail breaks down to in a simple form. And I have a whole book on just this joint, right? A whole book. And if you have access to this book, in that joint is 30 different types of detail, step by step, 30 different ones, right? If you practice them joints, even if you practice them joints on your own vehicle, let's say I don't have any customers, right? And before I start my auto detailing business, if I really want to do this, what's a good investment I can make in it before I buy chemicals, buy this, buy that, buy this? What can I do, right? This book go for $29. Okay, $29. Can't give it to you for free. I can't. But like that's still like I could sell this month for $5,000. And all I need is like for a year. Let me get 10 people to buy it in a whole year. I made 50,000. Just 10. So don't tell me I can't. So it's a link below for this book if you want to look at it. I put some I put like three different joints you can look at before you purchase, right? But you can always, once you get these joints and you put them on your website, or when you're ready to start hiring people, let's say you're in one of those situations where you're just extremely busy. You're just busy. Then you got to hire real fast. You got to fire real fast. All right, because you got to move. You got to keep searching for that. When you're hiring, you have to keep searching for that dope detailer, because it's so many. Let me chill right here for a second. Good God, that hill is mean. But it's so many dope detailers. I mean, not no. It's a lot of dope detailers out there. However, you got to find them, and you got to go through probably like 75 garbage cats before you find that one dude. Now, sometimes you can create that guy, you know. So even if you hire someone who has no experience in detailing, just based on their, what's something I got left? All right, based on their anyway, if you hire someone, if you just hire someone based on their they have no training, you can create that guy. That's basically what I'm saying. This guy's walking down the street with a German Shepherd. I think it's a guy, might be a girl. Well, yeah. I'm out here checking out all the vehicles in this neighborhood, B. It's that Benz over that way with the Batman symbol. Can you see it? I think you can see it on here. Yeah, there you go. The Batman symbol. He's definitely gonna get a flyer from me. He's definitely getting a business card from me. Right? There's a lot of average cars out here. Right? And look, out here, I can't solicit. I can't just be walking down the street handing out flyers or putting door hangers out here. It's a no-no. Like, no one supports that. Right? But everybody know about the homeowners association, right? Because I just moved over here, right? And one day I give you guys a tour. I do it, like, if you want to see it. I ain't really into like showing cats my house all the way around, but if you want to see it, I'll show it to you. But anyway, in this neighborhood right here, I can't solicit. I can't just hand out flyers, right? So daggone Cranberry Lexus back there, babe. You see that joint? See that Cranberry Lexus? She's going to get a flyer. But I'm not going to give them a flyer, right? But this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. One of these days, not far from today, right? Once I get settled and everything. By the time I get settled, I'll probably gonna walk up and down these streets. I know probably half of the people in the neighborhood, right? Half of them at least. There's another Lexus back here. And instead of me going out and putting a flyer in somebody's mailbox, right? Because like the mailboxes are like on the side of the road, right? Now it's totally illegal, at least in the state of North Carolina, to put anything inside of that mailbox, on the side of that mailbox, or touching that freaking pole. That's the law. You can't touch this, man. It's a federal offense, bro. But they made a way for you. You know, just do it right. You pay the mailman. you get your stamps, right? I already have a map of this joint, right? Matter of fact, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making a map of this joint, right? And the addresses, and I'm taking the signs down, right? Because in this neighborhood alone, I ain't gotta, look, bro, I ain't gotta go all the way across the country to get daggone work. Like, don't get it twisted. I can get work right here and live good right here, because in this neighborhood, there gotta be at least 500 to 1,000 houses, right? 500 to 1,000 houses. So out of, let's say, 500 houses, if I send a postcard out, and out of that 500 houses, to everyone I hit, some of them know me. Some of them recognize the brand. Some of them don't. But I'm gonna give you a deal you can't refuse, right? And then I ain't traveling like 60 miles, 90 miles. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, I put in my work, like, no doubt. But I'd rather go across the street and detail my man car for like 200-300 and come back home. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. 500 stamps, man. It's $250. $250. If I'm not mistaken, stamps cost 50 cents each. Then you got to put your, I mean, with me, I can do my own graphics and my own, what kind of dog is that? Morning. What kind of dog is that? French Bulldog. Oh, he's weird. Anyway, stamps cost $250. Ching. We're gonna count the investment of how much it's gonna cost to send it to 500 people right here in this neighborhood. $250. All right, so let's say I'm not good at graphics. Let's say I gotta pay somebody to come up with a flyer for me. Okay? Let's say that costs $100. Right? That's a super flyer, right? Super dope flyer. $100, right? So I'm at $350. Okay? What else I need? I need envelopes. Envelopes I'm probably get from the dollar store for like $1. All right. So let's not even count envelopes. Let's see. I'm going to hand write all them joints on there. So the reason why I want to hand write it and it not be like a label is because when it's handwritten, you don't easily fall in the junk pile of the mail because it looks more personal. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm writing a personal letter to all my neighbors. It's not a flyer, it's a letter letting them know, listen, I just came in the neighborhood and I want to let everyone know that I do detailing. I wouldn't say so much like that, but I'm definitely saying something to that degree. Right? I live in this neighborhood. Beast Mode Detailing. We come to you. And that's it, right? What else I need? I need to print the flyer or the letter. I need to print that joint. So 500 pieces of paper. Library usually charge about, let's say we want it in color, about 25 cents a paper. So it's 4 for $1. And I need 500 of them. I don't even feel like doing that kind of math, bro. That's like hard division for me. Let me put this video on pause and do the math. Hold on. $125. All right, so I'm at 350, 450, 475. Right, 475 for me. 470. Let's say I lost some of the envelopes and I needed to spend an extra $25. So let's just make it even. Let's see, it's $500. Right, $500 to reach. That's like $1 per house. Right, it's like $1 per house, bro. $1 per house. Okay. Now let's use the law of, I think it's called ratio law or something like that. Basically, if you get in front of 10 people, more than likely you're willing to sell one based upon the product, perfect world, perfect environment, you know, your perfect client, right? If you sit in front of 10 people who are your clients, right? Because there's no need in wasting time with people who are not your clients, right? If they can't afford your prices, why are you giving them a business card? Why? Because you seem thirsty when you do that. You seem thirsty. I don't want to get into this rant on that, but I had this guy. I had this guy. It's a friend of mine. It's almost like an elder brother to me, right? This guy told me, he asked me, he said, "Yo, Prince, can I get you to detail my car?" I said, "Nah." Why? Right? I said, "Because you don't really want your car detailed by me. You just want it washed. So you can take it to the place and they can wash it for you." Right? He said, "Nah, man, I really need a detail." Right? He said, "I've been taking it to the wash over there, and they said they detailed it, but my hood and stuff is fading. Right? My hood and stuff is fading." I said, "Because you can say they was detailing it, bro, but they wasn't detailing it. Right? They wasn't putting wax on it. It's obvious, it's evidence that they wasn't putting wax in there." I said, "Now your joint is now dying. Your paint is dying, basically, right? Now I can restore that joint. Right? You want me to restore it? I will restore it. Right? I can restore that joint. Like I can say this. I can say, $500 for compound. We compound, bringing that joint back, right? And I'm gonna say, but really, I ain't looked at your car, right? I think the whole car need to be wet sanded. $1,600. Now, this guy, look, when I hit him, right? He ain't seen me in a while, so he don't know what I've been into, right? And he's like, and I told you guys that when you trying to upsell a customer and you throw out a price and they make this noise, or whatever, like that, you hit them too hard. That number was way above that what they expected, right? But it's cool. You just simply reel them back down. But in this case, I didn't reel it back down because this particular brother of mine boasts a lot about being a millionaire, right? But and I'm not saying like millionaires spend $2,000 getting their car restored. I'm not saying that. But the ones I know do. The ones I know, they spend $2,000 getting their car detailed or more. Don't tell me. I know. Dude, I got checks. I got checks from back in the day when I was Prince Mobile Detailing, right? Doing freaking cars, one car, or rather, it's not even a car. It was a company, all right? And we ain't talking like 50 daggone cars. We're talking like 3 cars, $2,000 a week, right? Don't tell me, 2,000.
I just wanted to say that I'm really happy with the job that Prince did today, and I'm really, really happy with NC Mobile in Detail.
What's your name?
Veronica.
Thank you, Veronica.
And I'm not wearing makeup.
It was more like 1560 something. $1,560 something like that, man. Anyway, checking out that. Oh yeah, that Benz back. There's a dope Benz back. I don't know if you've seen it in the back. The Jeep. He definitely gets one. I see the Wrangler. I seen the Wrangler yesterday, and he getting one too. I love Wrangler. See the Range Rover, BMW. Look like another Lexus. Benz, another Lexus. Like, bro, I done died and and woke up in heaven, bro. Detailer's heaven, baby. I am in detailer's heaven. You hear me? Look at the sky where it never rains, baby. Nah, it was raining yesterday, baby. It rains. You gotta have it rain. Rain helps you have a balance of flow. right? Because without the rain, you can clean that car. Like with my waterless wash, without the rain, that car stay clean for like freaking 8-9 weeks, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. 8-9 weeks on the outside. Now, to me, as a detailer, when I look at it, I can tell that, yo, this joint is filthy. But, he'll kicking me. Yeah. That joint ain't been detailed in a minute. I need to, wheels need to be acid. Acid. Rims is like the cooked on, baked on dust. It can come off. He get one. Definitely get one. Anyway, he need acid on his rims. Oh yeah, so also inside of the book, it has in there the type of chemical I use, right? And where you can buy it from. All right, so a lot of these joints I created before I had my own chemical line. All right, so the older ones, the first ones that you saw reading through, those joints are dope too. Like, don't get it twisted, because I got the GIF in that joint. All right, the GIF of the car that I did with that particular detail, right? And you can believe you can believe whatever you want to. I don't care. I get some trolls on here and be like, Prince, you be lying. But anyway, but look, yo, do it look like I'm lying, bro? I mean, does lies look like this? Is this what lies look like? Huh? Okay, let's see how well I can keep it up. Anyway, and yeah. So anyway, but don't get it twisted though. I don't really care what people think when it comes to me, but I'm going to drop you guys, because what I've recently found out is that a lot of you guys on YouTube, you don't really watch the video, you listen to the video. That's what you do. So I got this Audible book that I'm dropping too. It's like somewhere between 6 and 9 hours of auto detailing content. Right? It'll take you freaking weeks and weeks and weeks to get through this joint. Right? Unless you're, well, I don't know. If you listen to it while you're detailing, you probably can get through it in about 10 cars. Let's say 10 cars. You'll be able to get through 10 cars. But I'm going to drop a little bit of it on YouTube. Maybe like, I'll probably drop like 3 hours of it on YouTube. Right? So you can even go down to, you can go and individually download the Audible book. That way you ain't wasting data watching YouTube all day, or really listening to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If it's already on your phone, then you can just listen to it anytime without any data. But anyway, the whole joint is like, the Audible book is crazy, bro. It's talking about, well, you're gonna hear it. The first one is about first chapter is about one car versus many. And what I mean by that is like the scenario of that sun is hitting me, bro. The scenario of BMW, of doing like all these cars, like a car wash, like you're doing like hundreds of cars, bro. You need a team to do hundreds of cars. You need a strong team. You need about 100 detailers to handle 100 cars. And I know you're like, nah, Prince, I don't believe that. Right? I don't believe that. I believe like, 10 guys can handle 100 cars. Yeah, if you wash them one time. But what if you get a contract, right? This is one reason why, God, you guys only if the stuff I'm giving away on YouTube, I'm giving this stuff away on YouTube, right? You think I'm a fool? You think I don't hold back some of the stuff for me, right? That I practice here and I see that it works, right? And sometimes I don't say anything on YouTube. Whew, made it to the hilltop, babe. new development. And they still building houses, bro. As far as the eye can see, they still building houses. I'm turning back around. This is crazy. Anyway, whew. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, one car versus many. That's what it was. One car versus many. And if you were a solo detailer, you have to look, because look, if you go out and do 10 cars a day, by Thursday you're gonna be burnt out. I don't care if you are just doing car washing. You're gonna be burnt out. Your whole thing is like, by the time you get to Thursday, it's like beast mode is off, because now you're just trying to just get through the motions, right? Versus, and that's basically what car washers do. That's what it is, man. And that's why a lot of them guys don't survive. The daggone game beat them to death, right? But in order to survive as a detailer, you got to slow down on how many cars you're doing. So take time with your quality versus quantity, right? I'm going to upload the 3 hours worth. The 3 hours worth. I'm going to upload it and you guys can check it out, all right? I should be able to have it done by this week, right? But you can pre-order this joint, all right? I should have everything. It's going to be 9 hours of just straight content. 9 hours of straight content, bruh. It's the dopest Audible book. Every detailer need to have one. If you plan on taking your detailing business from here to there, you better get it, bro. I'm telling you, better get it. I don't know how much I'm gonna charge for it yet, though. You know what? I already know. $200. Yep, I'm selling my Audible book for $200, right? Because I know that it's an investment. That's number one. Number two, all I gotta do is find, and look, if the strategy's in this joint, don't find you one car to detail for $200, ask for your money back. I give you your money back, bro. I give you your money back. Just ask for it. I give it to you. I ain't even caught up on that, bro. Because honestly, I can charge you 5 details for this joint at $1,000. Like the next ones that I come out with, these joints is low. Like $200 ain't nothing. That's low. I got some joints that's coming out like $1,000 a book, because the inside that joint is gold, more than $1,000. I can tell you that. Right, and you can get this joint consistently. Like, man, I ain't got to talk about it. I ain't got to talk about it, B. Yeah, so look out for those joints. Look out for them joints. Definitely check out the ebook. That's what it is. Check out the ebook of the training ebook, man. Because like back in the day, like there's manuals like ninjas. With ninjas, they learn from manuals. Well, just basically everybody do. They learn from once you learn the basic style of Kung Fu, once you learn from your master, your teacher, your father, right? Then you can look at manuals and know how to pretty much do it, right? But a lot of you guys just can't look. You can't get out to North Carolina, right? I ain't got the bread to send you out here, right? But here's what I can do. I can get this book, I can make this bread, I can get Prince to come out here, and then we can get some more bread. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. And you start off with like $30 a month. Not a month, I'm sorry, $30. $30 for this joint. $30. It's hot out this joint, B. Feel good. This is perfect detailing weather. Perfect detailing weather, bro. Kill so. What else I see over here? Nothing else. All right. Anyway, it's also going to teach you how to show you how to open up your own chemical store. All right, that's what you want to do. Right, that's what you want to do, especially you guys that are in those cold climates, right? Where you like your work is spotty because of the climate. Your work is spotty. You want to get that ebook. I mean, not the ebook. Is it the ebook? Yeah, the Audible book. You want to get that Audible book because On days when it rains, you still making money. On days when it snows, you still making money. On days when it's warm like this, I'm making double money, triple money, quadruple money. When the work come in, I'm making double. The thing is, be more of a chemical guy than a detailer. That's what you really have to evolve into, right? Be more of a salesman than a detailer. The detailer is really the last guy on the list, but don't get it twisted. He's just as important as the salesman. He's just as important as the marketer, right? And I wanted to let you guys know about this, man. A lot of you guys who are they watch my videos for the marketing tips, right? But then you go out. Here's what's crazy. Before you get in contact with me, right? You trying to get strategies from me, which is cool. I had no problem with that. That's why I put it on YouTube. I don't care, right? I don't care. Use it. Do whatever you have to do. But when it comes down to you spending money, you go out to get like, this marketing group, right? Or marketing firm or advertising group, right? With Lindsay, right? Lindsay, here's what's crazy about Lindsay. Lindsay, and you fall for it every single time. Lindsay don't know nothing about auto detailing, right? She know nothing, right? All she knows is like, you ask them, if you are paying money to a marketing firm that knows nothing about auto detailing, right? Why would you have the marketing for you? Now you're wondering why your pockets keep getting sucked up dry. Because they don't specialize in auto detailing marketing. Right? I do. Right? Right? Because you have a specific group. Look, they don't even know. Like, ask them, what type of cars do you detail? If I'm gonna pay for a marketing firm, these are the kind of cars I want to get coming through, right? Benz, right? Mustang, right? Acura, 4Runner, Corvette. Those are the kind of cars I want coming through. I don't want no freaking pickup truck. I don't want that. Right? I don't want that. But you haven't even described what kind of detailer you are. You just take anything that comes through the pipeline, which is cool. That's cool. Right? That's cool when you're strong enough to do that. Right? But if you solo, you got to pick. I'm going to be a car washer or I'm going to be a detailer. Right? And if you want to be a detailer, get that daggone book, bruh. That's one way to start. Right? You have to look, bruh. I changed my reality. Look at my new reality, dude. I didn't do it. God did it, but look at the reality. My reality changed. Let me teach you how to change your reality. I should have got some water. Anyway, yo, that's all I got to say, man. Click the links below. That's what I got to say. Click the links below. Anytime you want to chat with homie, just, you got my phone number, dude. Just call me, man. I tell you cats, I say, text before you call, man. Dudes be like, just call anyway. It's all good, man. I just check them at the door, man. That's all. Yo, listen, man. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Go out and grind hard. Looking for contractors, B. So definitely, click the link below. We'll hook you up with the work. Is what we'll hook you up with. Totally free program. In the Audible book, I got detailed commanders in there, but we'll discuss that at a later date. Anyway, till next time, grind time. Prince, beast mode detailing.